Welcome to the Time of Your Life with the Baltimore County Department of Aging. I'm your host, Ethel. As always, the Time of Your Life is about sharing resources for living your best life and dedicated to keeping you well informed about the programs and services that are exclusively designed for older adults in Baltimore County. You can also connect with BCDA through the agency's multimedia platforms that include the agency's website, Facebook, the Time of Your Life Digest, Flickr, and Map, as well as an abundance of printed resources. For professionals, please consider following us on LinkedIn for current programs and services to share with your clients and residents and for educational opportunities. We encourage you to take advantage of all the delightful resources our department has to offer. As summer winds down, I would like to take this opportunity to wish our viewers a happy Labor Day in advance. Today, our episode will cover exciting upcoming events for older adults in Baltimore County, as well as some important public health information. We will have Young Tan, Director of the Baltimore County Department of Aging, on to discuss No Senior Eats Alone Day on Thursday, September 11th. Then, we speak with Dr. Lucy Wilson, the Director of the Baltimore County Department of Health and Human Services, who will share important information about vaccinations for the upcoming flu season. But first, let's start today's show with Kathleen Young, BCDA's Senior Center Regional Manager, who joins us to discuss the upcoming 19th annual Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit 5K run and 1 mile walk at CCBC Essex. Kathleen, it is my pleasure to welcome you back to the Time of Your Life television show.
Thanks for having me back again, Ethel. I appreciate it.
BCDA's Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit Run Walk is now in its 19th year. Can you tell us about this event?
Of course. So this fundraising event takes place every year, usually on the third Sunday in September. This year's event will be held on Sunday, September 21st at CCBC Essex campus. The event starts at 8 a.m. and we suggest arriving by 7:30 a.m. before the course road closes.
We know that the Run Walk is a fundraiser. What programs are supported through this effort?
So most of the funding is used to support our state-of-the-art senior-friendly fitness centers. And for those senior centers without a fitness center, it is used to support fitness classes. BCDA now has 15 fitness centers, with Woodlawn Senior Center being our newest fitness center.
So the event has quite a few generous supporters. Can you tell us more about them?
Sure. So Van Dyke and Bacon Shoes has graciously been sponsoring our Fitness Pays door prizes for many years. We will raffle off $500 worth of gift cards at the end of the event. The first 1,000 registrants will also receive a dark green technical long sleeve moisture wicking t-shirt. And continuing their long-time support of our event, Whiting Turner, Johns Hopkins Health Plans, Comcast, CCBC, and Rager Medical Advisor have returned as sponsors for another year. And Wawa is our gift sponsor this year. And new this year to support our event is Oakwood Care Center, Concierge Home Care of Maryland, and Mid-Atlantic Medical Supply and Equipment.
That's great. What booths or goodies can attendees expect to enjoy?
Baltimore Coffee and Tea will be on site providing coffee and tea. Maryland Relay will be providing healthy morning snacks. Hares is donating bags of chips, and we'll have bananas and water.
How can interested viewers register to participate or learn more about the event?
If anyone would like to participate in the event, you can stop by any of our 20 senior centers in Baltimore County and pick up a registration form. You can also register online at www.getreadygetsetgetfit5k.com. Folks can also register directly on that site, or they can download a paper copy of the registration form and mail it in with your payment. We also accept day of registrations. And new this year, we are offering an early bird special registration where you can save $5 if you register by August 22nd. After August 22nd, the price is increased by $5.
The Run Walk is an intergenerational event, meaning that it's great for families and people of all ages. Please share what it's like for you bringing your own family.
We love when families of multiple generations attend our event. This is an all-ages event. We have young children participate and run their first 5K with us, and we have folks as mature as 94 participating and running or walking the 5K or walking the 1 mile course. If we are lucky to have great weather like we've had for the last few years, then it's a perfect family day. We have a DJ playing some upbeat tunes, and one of our fabulous fitness instructors will help everyone warm up together.
It's a heartwarming experience for seeing people at the beautiful age of 85 and older to those as young as a year old. Why is it important to host a run walk each year?
This run walk is important, first for its mission of supporting fitness among older adults, but also to provide the opportunity for families and friends to move together while supporting a good cause. This event encourages healthy fitness habits for all ages.
Kathleen, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Yes, before we say goodbye, I would love to give a plug for BCDA's upcoming Pickleball Palooza, which is coming in August and September. So the Baltimore County Senior Center and Wellness Division is excited to announce that we have the Pickleball Palooza returning, and it is better than ever. We have 3 facility level sponsors, and our local tournaments will be held at state-of-the-art pickleball facilities. Dill Dinkers in Cockeysville will have their event on August 18th, 19th, and 20th from 11 to 3. Bounce Pikesville will have their event on September 16th, 17th, and 18th from 12 to 4. And Dill Dinkers in White Marsh will have their event on September 24th, 25th, and 26th from 9 until 1 o'clock. Each event is 3 days. The first day is for our 60-year-olds, the second day is for the 7-year-olds, and the day 3 is for 80 years and older. The local tournaments will be round robin style, and the top 2 teams will compete for seeding at the championship tournament at the Power of Age Expo on Wednesday, October 29th. Registrants are first come, first served with a limit of 16 teams in each age group at each location, and they are divided into 2 round robin brackets.
That sounds like a lot of fun as well, but thinking about the rung every year, I'm inspired to create memories while enjoying the day with my family and friends. Thank you for joining us to share information about BCDA's 19th annual Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit Run Walk. I can't wait to see you and all of your friendly faces there.
Thanks for having me on the show, Ethel, and to promote BCDA's 19th annual Get Ready, Get Set, Get Fit 5K Run Walk.
All right, we're going to take a short break, but first join approximately 8,000 mature adults who subscribe to BCDA's newspaper, The Time of Your Life Digest. Subscriptions are reasonable at $5 annually for Baltimore County residents over 60 years of age and $7 for those under 60 who are Baltimore County residents or those residing in other counties. For information about becoming a subscriber, please call us at 410-887-3050.
You might think you're never going to fall, but we all know someone who has, don't we? Next time, it could be you. The good news is most falls are preventable. Start with 6 easy steps. First, find a balance or exercise program that helps you build stability, strength, and flexibility. Make it fun and go with a friend. Don't be afraid to tell your doctor if you've had a fall or are afraid of falling. Ask them to assess your risk of falling. Discuss medications with your pharmacist or doctor. They'll know which prescriptions or over-the-counter drugs may increase your risk of falling. Make sure you get your vision and hearing checked every year because your eyes and ears are key to keeping you on your feet. Keep your home safe. For example, remove any items you might trip over. Make sure your home is well lit. Use bath mats in the shower and install grab bars in the bathroom. And finally, remember, it's important to talk to your family. Ask for their support in taking these simple steps to stay safe. Falls are not a normal part of aging, but more than 1 in 4 older adults falls every year. Luckily, you could take steps to reduce your risk. Take your first step today. Visit ncoa.org/fallsfreecheckup to learn more.
Welcome back to The Time of Your Life. I'm your host, Ethel Rasmussen. As is now tradition here in Baltimore County, the second Thursday of every September is designated as No Senior Eats Alone Day. Joining us to tell us more about that special day is Young Tan, Director of the Baltimore County Department of Aging. Director Tan, it is my pleasure to welcome you back to the show.
Thank you, Ethel. It's so wonderful to be back here.
Director Tan, can you explain to our viewers what No Senior Eats Alone Day is all about?
Sure. No Seniors Eats Alone Day is really about raising awareness around something simple but powerful, making sure that our older adults feel connected and valued. It's a county-wide effort where so many of our partners, including our senior center, Team members and members, libraries, the EMS teams, local restaurants, faith-based groups, they all come together for a shared purpose. And that's to create spaces where no one feels left out or isolated. Whether it's a meal, a visit, or just a moment of conversation, the idea is to build connection and community for older residents.
What are some of the health benefits that sharing a meal may have for older adults?
I think that's a really great question because sharing a meal means so much more than the actual meal itself. We know that something as simple as sharing the meal can make a difference in the lives of older adults. When people eat together, they're more likely to stay socially connected, and the connection has real health benefits. We see lower rates of heart disease, stroke, less cognitive decline, and improvements in mood, less depression and anxiety. Being around others can also help folks stay more active, independent. And let's not forget that meals tend to be more balanced and nutritious when we share with others. And we see the benefits of it every day in our Eating Together program. It's not just about food, it's about coming together, it's about community, and there's a lot of care that comes with sharing a meal.
So you mentioned the Eating Together program. Can you please share more information about that program for our viewers?
Sure. The Eating Together program is one of our longest running and most impactful programs. It provides nutritious meals and social connections for older adults over 60 and their spouses. Each meal is thoughtfully planned to meet a third of the recommended daily nutrition, so it's a good balance of protein, grains, fruits, veggies, all the good stuff, and milk. We offer kosher options at select sites, and menus are reviewed by a registered dietitian to support people managing conditions like diabetes, heart disease, or high blood pressure. The meals are served at each of our senior centers, community buildings, or senior residents across the county. While there's a suggestion of a $4 donation per meal or $5 for a kosher meal, no one is turned away at our program. It's more than a meal, it's about making sure that older adults feel connected and nourished.
That sure sounds like a wonderful program, and I'm pleased to hear that it's offered year-round. Turning our attention back to No Senior Eats Alone Day, can you please outline what sort of programming our viewers can expect to find at their local senior center on September 11th?
Sure, Ethel. Well, I want to say that it's going to be my first No Seniors Eat Alone Day as the director of Baltimore County. I'm really excited about it. I hear that it's a very special event across the county on September 11th. Our senior centers are planning all kinds of fun and meaningful activities to bring people together. For example, at the Liberty Center, they're offering Zumba. The Bicota Center is offering fun crafts in a program called No Senior Crafts Alone. There is a petting zoo offered up north at Hereford Center, and on the east side, Seven Oaks is having a dance party. So each center is doing something unique, but the goal is the same. It's to bring connection, remind people that every older adult matter and they belong.
What about older adults who are homebound or live in long-term care settings? How will No Senior Eats Alone Day reach them?
Well, you know what? That's a really important question because No Senior Eats Alone Day is truly meant for all older adults, not just those who can get to a center. For those who are homebound, we're partnering with EMS to deliver special meals and a little extra care that day. Meals on Wheels has also been an incredible partner. They're helping promote the day, volunteering with us at the centers, and sharing activity sheets with their clients across the region. We also have virtual opt-ins through our Opal programming where older adults can join in from home. This year, we're partnering with Animal Services for a fun lunch and learn type exercise. And for residents in long-term care, our ombudsman program is showing up in a big way, visiting facilities to host meaningful chats and games, and to make sure that no one feels forgotten. It's all about reminding our older adults that wherever they are, they matter and they're part of this community.
Most of the options we've discussed revolve around breakfast or lunch. What options are there for those that can only get together at dinner time?
Another good question, Ethel. Well, we're so thrilled that to have a number of local restaurants partnering with us for this day. These restaurants are helping us spread the message by offering specials and hosting events, and are just encouraging folks to share a meal together. The list of participating restaurants keep on growing. You can check our website for up-to-date information, and everyone listed is offering a special promotion and discount. It's another way for the community to come together, be engaged, and make this day very special.
Director Tan, these are all sound like pleasant ways of spending the day, which leads me to ask, what are your plans for No Senior Eats Alone Day?
Well, you know what? As I said, this is going to be my first event that I attend. I'm spending part of the day at one of the senior centers serving lunch alongside our county executive and many of our county leadership. It's a chance to really connect, and I'm really looking forward to talking with everyone, hearing stories, just being present and taking it all in. I really, really am looking forward to it.
That sounds like a lovely way to spend the day. Thank you for sharing, and thank you, Director Tan, for joining us to tell our viewers all about No Senior Eats Alone Day.
Thanks for having me, Ethel.
Please remember to follow the growing list of participating restaurants in your area offering spectacular meal deals on the Baltimore County government website. Also, we'd love it if when you're connecting over a meal, if you would share a photo on your social media and use the hashtag No Senior Eats Alone Day 2025. Before we take a short break, I'd also like to remind our viewers that the Department of Aging is accepting entries for our Creative Arts Contest through Friday, September the 12th. There are many categories to enter your art or writing masterpieces with the theme of living well. To receive the contest guidelines, please call us at 410-887-2002. We appreciate the Community College of Baltimore County hosting this event and look forward to an impressive display at the Power of Age Expo taking place on Wednesday, October the 29th.
I come here because I find excellent information about retirees, programs, and plans that might enhance or help me with me and my family.
I just had my nails done. I'm ready for the game on Sunday. Having a great time here at the Expo.
It was kind of fun to, now that I've retired, coming to an event and seeing, actually it was just more fun to talk to all the vendors. You know how older people are, we just want to talk to everybody, and it's like the insurance commercial. So just come next year if you just want a lot of vendors to talk to and have fun with.
I just love how everything comes together under one roof, the services and all the great activities, and it's just great. It's my first time here.
I enjoy coming here because of the amazing amount of resources. There is resources in education, there's resources in housing. I am just thrilled to be here. You have to make sure to wear some very comfortable shoes when you come, because you're going to be walking a lot and you're going to be talking to many, many vendors who are here. And I am just so grateful to the Department of Aging for creating such an event for many of our seniors who really need this experience and really need these resources.
Welcome back to the time of your life with me, Ethel Rasmussen. With fall approaching, flu season will once again be upon us. Baltimore County Department of Health and Human Services Director, Dr. Lucy Wilson, joins us now to inform us on the latest vaccines, as well as best practices to help prevent the spread of illness. Dr. Wilson, it is my pleasure to have you here on the Time of Your Life television show.
Thanks so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Dr. Wilson, first and foremost, could you please explain to our viewers some of the services the Baltimore County Department of Health and Human Services provides?
Baltimore County Department of Health and Human Services, our Department of Health, have a really wide range of services. So I'll go over 4 different categories of services that we offer through the Department of Health. We have behavioral and mental health services. We also have our infectious disease and mitigation services. So we do investigations of infectious diseases. We case manage exposures to infectious diseases. We deal with outbreaks. And the final group I wanted to talk about is our aging and chronic disease prevention. Especially important that in Baltimore County, 19.7% of our residents are age 65 or older. And we do work closely with the Department of Social Services and other sister agencies like the Department of Aging to help provide services for our senior population. And that includes our adult evaluation and review services to help people stay in their homes, in-home aid services, enrollment for Medicaid, as well as medical transportation services. So really a broad range of services for the whole lifespan.
Definitely. Let's shift gears. When would you say is the optimal time for older adults to get vaccinated for the 2025 flu season?
So the CDC, or the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, they classify influenza season or flu season as running from October to May. So the cases start to pick up in October. And as we all know, December and January and February are those really heavy influenza months. So we want people to get vaccinated before that so they have time to build up their immunity and make sure they don't get infected. Because it can take some time for that vaccine to take effect, maybe a few weeks, we recommend getting vaccinated in the early fall, starting in that September time period. So the Department of Health holds flu clinics at our health centers. We also have a special flu clinic. We have one scheduled on September 27th at our Drumcastle Government Center. That's the one on 6401 York Road. We're also going to have a number of mobile flu clinics in the community, and we'll have that listed on our website and on our Facebook pages.
Excellent. In addition to flu vaccine, what other vaccinations should older adults consider?
So there are a number of vaccines that adults, especially older adults age 65 and over, should consider. I like to group them into the respiratory category and the non-respiratory category. So in the respiratory category, we have the pneumococcal vaccine, that's for strep pneumonia, influenza vaccine, COVID-19 vaccine, and the RSV vaccine. So I wanted to give a little more detail on those vaccines that I just listed off like that. So the pneumococcal vaccine, again, it prevents against strep pneumonia. That's one shot, and it's recommended for people who are age 65 or older. Pneumococcal pneumonia and other pneumococcal infections are a really important cause of illness and death in people over 65. So strongly recommended, one shot. The influenza vaccine, or the flu vaccine, is a once a year shot, and so an annual shot. And I wanted to point out that 90% of influenza deaths occur in people over 60 years of age, and that age group also has the highest level of hospitalization. So we're really trying to prevent that severe infection, hospitalization, and death, which is just more likely over the age of 60. And then the RSV vaccine is a new vaccine that became available in 2023 for older adults.
So I heard you mention the RSV. Could you further explain to our viewers what this illness is and why it's so important to be vaccinated against it?
Yes. So RSV stands for respiratory syncytial virus, RSV, and it's a respiratory virus that can affect all ages, but it is more likely to affect people at very young ages and at older ages. So those are the people that are most likely to have those severe consequences or hospitalization or death. It usually peaks in December or January, and it in those over the age of 60, there's a higher risk if you also have other diseases like heart disease, lung disease, immune system disease. It's also more likely to affect people who are living in nursing homes and especially people age 75 or older. So this new vaccine. It's available for people who are 60 years or older. And for those who are 60 to 74, it's recommended if you're high risk for some of those diseases, those co-occurring diseases that I just mentioned. It's recommended for everyone over age of 75. And again, like flu, it's recommended that you get that vaccine in late summer or early fall.
So, Dr. Wilson, is it safe for older adults to receive multiple vaccinations in one clinic visit?
Yeah, for all the standard adult vaccines, it's safe to receive them in the same clinic visit. There are special circumstances, but for other vaccines for people with certain conditions, but for regular adult vaccines, it's safe to get them all at in the same visits.
Some great points there. Where can older adults go to learn more about which vaccines they should get?
So the Maryland Department of Health, the National Institute on Aging, and the CDC, or the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, also all have really good links for that.
Dr. Wilson, before we part, is there any other information you would like our viewers to be aware of?
Keep up to date, follow us on social media, and also look for us. This year we'll be at the Power of Age Expo. And we'll have multiple tables actually with information on our programs. We do hearing checks, we do blood pressure checks, we do other health screenings there. You get to meet all our friendly staff who, the experts in the different areas are represented there. And because we also oversee animal services for the county, we have our cuddle shuttle inside the expo. And those are multiple cats and dogs that you can consider for adoption or just cuddle with.
Definitely. The health department display is always outstanding at the Power of Age Expo, so we look forward to that. Thank you for taking time to join us on the show and sharing this important public health information to our viewers.
Thanks so much for having me.
And that's today's show. Thank you for spending your time with us. Please remember you can call the Department of Aging's information line called Maryland Access Point of Baltimore County or MAP at 410-887-2594 with questions pertaining to older adults and persons with disabilities. This show may be viewed also anytime on the Baltimore County Government YouTube channel at youtube.com/baltcogov with open captioning us. That brings us to the conclusion of this edition of The Time of Your Life, a National Mature Media Award winner, about the services and contemporary topics that keep you in the know. Until next time.